Hey, it's T Hill again. Um, Today's thing, putting out my review of Castle Crashers. I just finished it a couple hours ago. Went back through and switched over to insane mode, but so playing through it a little bit more. But my review, I'm just gonna make this brief. We'll start it off. I'm gonna do a 5 out of 5 type of scale. Uh, Graphics, gorgeous graphics. The art style was just beautiful all the way through. It all matched. There's no spots where you felt like, oh, that really didn't fit. Um, the art style made me feel like I was playing a Saturday morning cartoon, like I don't know, Fairly Odd Parents or Samurai Jack. Not quite those styles, but you get the idea. If you've seen the game, then you know what I'm talking about from the art style. Um, just beautiful. The animations are nice and fluid. You never feel like the characters' art style and their movements are like not seamless. It's just butter smooth from the graphics point of view. Um, didn't have any loading issues. Nothing that would really take you out of the experience from a graphics point of view. Graphics, I'd really rate those highly. Uh, the sound. I really like the music and the scoring throughout the game. It just it's kind of upbeat. Even in the gloomy spots, it was just really well done and fun. It like the music was really fun to listen to, and some points really get you pumped. Um, so yeah, I really enjoyed the music for the game. I'm saying a lot. I'm not good. Aside from graphics and music, controls super responsive. I never had any problems with the controls at all. I never wanted to throw my controller at the wall because the game's control mechanics weren't responsive enough or clunky at all. There's tons like the move set's pretty deep um, for that kind of game that it is, the hack and slash side scroll brawler. Um, it's pretty deep. Not quite on par with Shank, which I just finished not too long ago, but pretty deep in itself. Some cool like you can some cool exploits you can do with the combat mechanics if you're really in a pinch. And I found myself, if I got into a pinch, using the jump and then the light attack, and this I would pretty much walk the opponent across the screen, or I'd pick up like three or four opponents in one of these moves and just keep whacking the light attack and moving forward all the way across. It was a cool exploit and get you out of a tough spot. So I mean, the game's controls are really nice. Uh, Other than that, the replay is really you're gonna. This is where you're gonna get lots of stuff out of it. The replay, there's tons and tons of replay. All the different weapons you can find, all the different characters you can unlock. There's animal orbs, plus grinding every character up, and a good majority of the characters are unique. My biggest thing about having uh, like characters that you work for to unlock is not having them be identical to the character you were just playing as, and just having that new character be a skin. That's not the case. A lot of these characters are unique in themselves, and it seems like they got a good mixture of them. Some of them might have a special fireball that another character has, but their secondary attack won't be the same as what that other character did. They may like cherry. It seems like they cherry pick certain techniques from different characters, and would make them combine or give some characters unique attacks. It makes it worth going back through and unlocking all the characters. I'll be doing that myself. I've unlocked several of them, not all of them, because I think there's like 28 of them to unlock, or 28 characters in total. Um, Overall, the game was great. For what did I pay? $15 for it. Well worth the $15. You can easily get 30, 40, maybe even 50 hours of gameplay out of this game for $15. A single player. I heard people say, "Oh, it's difficult." it's only as difficult as your skills are. If you're good at gaming and you're good at figuring out like the patterns and bosses, you'll really have not too much. You won't have too much of a trouble picking this up and just whizzing right through it. If you get in a tough spot, grind up a little bit, go up a couple levels, and you should be able shouldn't have too much trouble going back through that area. Then there's the multiplayer aspect, which I'm not really gonna give a review on or even really comment because I haven't had a chance to partake in it. Like I said on a couple other videos, I'll be playing tonight around 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. If you want to join me, my PSN name is T-Hill. So, yeah, hit me up on that if you want to play a session tonight. So, I mean, just with multiplayer added on, it's well worth your purchase. If you're a gamer and you like those kind of games, it just does a lot of credit to the Golden Axes of their day. The whole side scroll, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the X-Men arcade game, all those type of games, the Aliens vs. Predator, all those type of games. This one, Castle Crashers, takes everything that was good about those games, turns it up to 11, and just blows it out. There's just so much you can do. You'll have a blast playing it. I know I did. Other than that, I'd have to say if I had to give this a score out of 5, I'd give this a 5 out of 5. Really well worth the $15. Even if it was a full retail game, I'd still pay the full price for it. So that's what I got for Castle Crashers. I hope you pick it up and enjoy it yourself. So now that I finished it, I'll be playing tonight. I just went ahead and picked up, what's it called? Scott Pilgrim versus the World. So I'll be trying that out. That'll be the next game I'll be trying to put a review out on. Tried it for a little bit last night. After coming off of Shank and Castle Crashers, the controls are a world different. So it's going to take me a while to get adjusted to the learning curve. It looks like a good game. Graphics are really fun. So I'm excited. It was like $10. So if it has any kind of replay value like Castle Crashers, then it's going to be another stellar game. A lot of websites give a good review, so hopefully I'll be able to pretty much agree with them. But I won't know until I get through it. Only thing I've noticed so far, I've only played it for a little bit, like maybe 15-20 minutes, is that the mechanics are kind of clunky, but it could just, like I said, I just came off of Castle Crashers and Shank where everything's almost instant. It's super visceral, but from what I understand about Scott Pilgrim is that it's really trying to do a retrospective, like pay homage to older games in that genre. And you could tell by just like the music. I mean, there's a scene in there where you're hitting a block that reminds you of Mario. But it looks like a good game, so I'll start playing it probably a little bit more tonight and some going over the next couple of days and put out my review as soon as possible. Alright, well, that's all I've got. So, this is T-Hill. Peace.